Hi, welcome to Fire Engineering Training Minutes. I'm Jenny Grima. Today we're going to just show a few techniques using webbing to help assist remove a victim from a building. I like to keep about 20 foot of webbing. I keep it tied in a loop with a water knot and have it rolled. When I put it in my pocket, I like to keep just a little tail out of the webbing, and that way whenever I go to use it, I can find it real quick, access it, and I have no problem deploying it. Right now, Lieutenant Johnson is going to go ahead and demonstrate the L or the 7 drag. What she's going to do is deploy her webbing. You can see the way she lays it over her body. It's in the shape of an L or a 7. She'll take a bite on the end of her webbing and wrap it around her victim's foot and all the way up, making sure to never let go of the webbing. Once you're in dark conditions, it can be difficult to find it once you lose it. So she'll go ahead and put her arm underneath, grab one side of the webbing, put her other arm underneath, hand off the webbing from her other hand, and pull back on both sides just a little bit to give her some handles. You can, on your excess hand, you can wrap it around your hand if you need to, and she can go ahead and use that to assist her to remove the victim. So this next technique is our second technique using webbing. We're going to have a typical hasty harness, a little bit modified to give us handles. Lieutenant Johnson's going to go ahead and deploy her webbing. She's going to put a halo around the victim, making sure to keep contact with the webbing at all times, around the head and around his body. She's going to take the end that's by his feet and put it underneath his feet and draw it up between the legs. At this time, she'll grab the piece of webbing from underneath each side and grab the loop from the legs and put it over those two sides. This is a regular hasty harness. At this point, you can go ahead behind the victim and lift their head up, or sit them up. Grab underneath one arm, grab both pieces of webbing, grab underneath the other arm to separate into two different handles, and then bring it around back. And you can cinch down the webbing a little more. This keeps your victim sitting upwards and gives you some handles for dragging. So now we're just going to show a leg drag technique using 2 firefighters. We'll come up to the victim and each firefighter will grab a leg and place it over their knee. You can wrap your arm around the knee and get a nice, good, tight grip on it. And when you go to lift, you're lifting their hips up off the ground, which will give you less friction and drag. Today we looked over 3 different techniques using webbing and leverage to be able to remove a victim. I'm Jenny Grima. Thanks for watching Fire Engineering Training Minutes.